Good morning, friends. Today is Tuesday, May 10th of 2022. I've been real bad about editing my vlogs together, that's for sure. I'm probably going to start compiling them not long after I record this. I'm very tired though. I think I need to get some coffee. I've admittedly been slacking a little bit on getting Ring Fit workouts done and taking walks, so hopefully I'll start picking those back up again today. I think I just needed a few days of a break. But yeah, today is second work day of my week. Got some other stuff to deal with during the workday, so that's fun. But hopefully it'll be done and over with soon. Also, cats are being weird back there. I don't know if you guys can see them, but there's one cat down there. Yeah, it's been nice. What time is it? Oh, it's 11:11. Nice. Today I'm probably going to watch more of Steven's vlogs in between calls, so that'll be nice. And I'm hoping to get more creative work done. I started drawing again. I recently did a drawing of the main character in my book series, so I think I will draw the next character, and I'll just keep going down the list until I've drawn every single main character in the series, which is a lot, but I'll still do it, because drawing's fun, and I just need to learn to be more patient with myself. But yeah, let's see how today goes, and I will catch up with you guys soon. There's a cat. Hey. Oh, yep. The majesty of coffee. Watch as it brews. I listen to the roar of the Keurig. I'm on my first break. Now am I fast. We still have some stuff to deal with today. That's actually happening soon, so it'll be nice to get it done and over with early in the day. Well, I say early, meanwhile it's almost 2 p.m. But it's early for me because I work late. Let's get some more natural light in here. Yeah, look at that. It's like, it looks cloudy in the distance, but it's also sunny at the same time. It's that kind of weather, so that's interesting. I've been getting some writing done too. I started chapter 5 in my book today, and that's going well. I finally finished chapter 4. I think that's the first real slow chapter, if you can call it that. Not much happens. It's a lot of talking mostly, but I feel like the book kind of needs that in terms of pacing, because you don't want a book that's happening. You don't want to have a book that's just events happening all the time. I mean, sometimes you do, but I personally don't. Because I know for me that can kind of get a little overwhelming. I like when books have slow periods, at least for like a little bit. I feel like if the slow periods are longer than like 3 chapters or so, then it feels like it could get a little excessive. At least when it comes to chapter lengths that I'm writing. I'm keeping, like I said in yesterday's vlog, I'm keeping chapters to be about 3,000 to 5,000 words, which I think each one is about like 10-ish pages or something like that. Pretty lengthy chapters, basically. And that's why I'm only on chapter 5. Meanwhile, the book is almost 20,000 words long, which is insane to think, because that is how long the very first book I've ever published was. That book was 20,000 words long, and I think like 20 chapters or something like that. Meanwhile, this book, we're on chapter 5 now, and we're approaching that time. I think I might actually end up hitting 20,000 words in chapter 5, because I'm at 18,000 now. So if the chapters are 3,000 to 5,000 words long, then that's going to be 20,000 words, or over it at least. I think that's a pretty good pace, to be honest. I feel like that's about how much a fantasy novel should be, because like when you think fantasy novels, you think like fantasy epics, like Lord of the Rings and things like that. And those tend to be a little lengthy, like a little wordy at least. And like thankfully the wording or the words in my books, they're not filler. I feel like everything in the book is there for a reason, so I'm not ashamed with what I've written. I think it's all perfect the way it is. So yeah, that's my preach today about writing. It's it's about what you want to write, basically. It's like if you want to write shorter chapters, go for it. I mean, I've read amazing books that had chapters that were like no longer than a paragraph, or sometimes even a single sentence with just a few words in it. It's all about the impact that it leaves. And I mean, the first book in the Black Crystal series had a chapter that was literally like a single page, and it didn't even fill the whole page either. It was like 200 words or something. Something really short. It's just a matter of finding a flow that works best for you. And I guess for me, that's about writing pretty lengthy chapters. At least not like ones that drag on. Just chapters that are substantial, so it doesn't feel like you're being ripped off, I guess is what I should say. Because I was reading back through Elysium, which is the third book in the series, and some of those chapters are pretty short. And I feel like some of them are too short. Like, I'd say there's no such thing, but they're short in the way that there wasn't as much substance in the chapter as there could have been. Like, it felt like I was just kind of rushing the chapter, which makes no sense because that book itself was just comprised of small chapters, so who knows. Also, my Wi-Fi disconnected. Did the power go out or something? I mean, we still have internet according to the router. Maybe it's just this phone. I hope that's just this phone being stupid. Because I can't afford to lose internet right now. I kind of need it for my job. But, yeah. Preachiness about writing and stuff. And yeah, I'm holding it with my other hand now because this arm got tired. With that, I think I will start preparing for work. I'm going to check my computer to make sure I didn't lose internet on there either. And make sure we're all good. Okay, so the internet was fine. I think it was just this phone being weird. But I checked my laptop, the internet's still going. And I mean, I haven't missed a payment for the internet bill either, so I think I have it set to auto pay, so it should be taking it out automatically. And that should be happening soon, actually. So hopefully we'll just keep up with the monthly payments, because the internet's kind of important. That's like how I make my livelihood. So, yeah. I found my tripod, so I can record with my arms resting, so that's good. Let me check the time. I think I'm about to go back, so I want to double check. Also, I brushed my hair between the last clip and this, so there's that. Okay, I've got like 2 minutes left. But yeah, I figured I'd talk a little bit. Also, book. I figured I'd show you guys since the words are backwards, so you guys can't read it, so there's no spoilers. Unless you pause the recording and take the time to decode what's there, which, you know, I'm sure there's some people who do that. But, yeah, whatever. Let's take a sip of coffee together. I feel like it's been a while since we've done this, because I'm always so used to just holding the phone, so I don't take time to sip coffee with you guys. It's good stuff. I need to get more, though. Once I'm off work tonight, Kayla and I are going to go to the store. So I might record more then. Who knows? We'll have to see. But regardless, it's about time for me to start getting ready to go back. Also, I think the temperature thing on my laptop is messed up. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's all weird. I don't know if that even showed up on camera, but we'll have to see. Again, that's like, I swear, the catchphrase of this whole channel. We'll see, who knows, some iteration of that. I hope to stop doing that, because after watching these vlogs back, I've noticed I've got a few weird habits that I want to break out of, so hopefully we'll do that soon. It is lunchtime, my dudes. So you know what time that is. Lunchtime. That's all. I didn't stop. I finished eating my lunch. I just made a couple of quesadillas, and now I'm just hanging out and watching things until my shift begins again. Kayla actually comes home soon. Today was a shorter day, so Kayla will be off at like 5, and it is almost 4:50, I think. You know what? I might as well actually see. But yeah, I had a good lunch. It was pretty fulfilling for how simple of a lunch it was. Yeah, it's 4:48 now. I think it's technically 4:50 because I forgot the clocks out here are actually a little behind. Oh no, it's 4:49. Okay, that makes sense. And we have some weird weather outside. Man, I'm so glad to be using this tripod again. This is so much easier. It's like been on and off cloudiness and sunshine. So that's weird. I'm not quite sure what that's about. But either way, we've got a nice chill going, and I really appreciate that. I don't know where the cats went off to. They might have gone in the garage. Maybe. They were hanging out here for a little bit. I've explained this before in previous vlogs, but our house is on the market right now, and we've had a couple people over the last couple days to just kind of give the house a look over in person and everything to see if they're interested in buying it and all that. And the cats have been very good, actually. For both groups so far, the cats have been very, like, upfront. They are usually very shy. Even around my mom, they can be shy sometimes, but no, with these absolute strangers, they've been really nice. And one guy earlier was even playing with one of the cats, and he was, like, scratching him on his stomach, and it was Jumper that he was scratching. And normally, like, Jumper will, like, hug your hand and, like, start biting you and attacking you normally. Like, he hugged the guy's hand, but didn't attack. I feel like Jumper knows not to attack strangers, which is really nice. Like, or just random visitors, things like that. And I think that's really nice. I'm glad to know that our cats kind of have that common sense, and they're like, okay, I will not attack this really nice person who's petting me right now. And I'm very glad to know that. Oh wow, this feels so much nicer. I'm so used to holding my arm like way out here to have the phone like actually, aimed properly. But now this is all I gotta do. I am halfway through my work shift, which means the rest of the half will absolutely breeze by. I don't know what it is, but there's something about the second half of the work shift just going by crazy fast, and I like it. So, yeah, next thing you know, it'll be about time for me to be off, although I think by the time I'm off, we won't have any daylight left, but that's okay. I'm okay with it being a little dark. And then I'm looking forward to going shopping with Kayla because, like I mentioned earlier, I've been kind of skipping out on working out and doing walks again. So hopefully going on a walk to the store will kind of jumpstart that again and make sure I start exercising more because goodness knows I need it. And then I feel like there's something else I wanted to talk about. I guess there's not too much. Also, I'm just looking out at the yard. You know how I mowed like a few weeks ago? Look at it now. It's already overgrown again. It happens. I was gonna mow like last week, but the lawnmower is trash now because it just won't work. I tried for starting it for like an hour and it doesn't work anymore. So yeah, we're just dealing with that. Well, thankfully the people who've been visiting the house have been very understanding of that, so that's good. And then what else has been going on with my life? I've been kind of wanting to get back into D&D again, but I feel like I don't have a stable enough work schedule for that. So I'm just kind of stuck dealing with not playing. We haven't played D&D since January, I think. Our group's been kind of quiet since then, which is unfortunate. I do want to pick it back up, especially since I think the other players were actually really enjoying the story, but so far, no luck so far. Wow, that was redundant. I guess no luck finding the time or the energy to play. So like, there'll be times where I'll have the time, but no energy, and then I'll have the energy, but no time. Because of course that's how it works. Regardless, I think I will leave you guys be. I've only got like 9 more minutes before I start work again, so yeah, I keep saying I'll leave you guys be, like I'm not going to record later. Although yesterday I planned on recording later, but that didn't happen. So yeah, I guess I will see you later, hopefully. It is evening now. It's 11:03. So it's definitely past evening. There's a kitty on the island. We can barely see her because it's dark. No, don't go biting that. I'm actually going to go ahead and put this on a high place where they can't reach. There. But yeah, the rest of the workday went by pretty quickly. Got some interesting words from my mom. Learned of some interesting events that are occurring. And talked about how we're going to get through those interesting events. So, yeah, it was stressful at first, but now it's all good. And I'm probably going to work on getting the clips compiled from the last few vlogs and start editing those and making them into their own full vlogs and everything. And then probably go to bed, to be honest. I'm kind of tired, actually. I want to start working on waking up earlier again, because I went to bed last night at a reasonable time, but I still didn't wake up until like 8, so I want to work on that. Well, one of the cats just did a thing. It's fun. Not much else has been going on, really. Just work, life. I didn't get much writing done after my last vlog, though. After my last one, I just kind of watched YouTube, basically, in between calls. But I got progress done. Like I said in the last one, I got to chapter 5, so that's still progress. Like I always say, progress is progress, no matter how small it is. And that's what ultimately matters. I'm pretty warm. I don't know why I'm still wearing a hoodie, but I'll probably take it off once I'm done recording this. And then I need to bring the laptop out of my office into our bedroom so I can hang out with Kayla while working on the vlog stuff, since I don't want to just be by myself during that. At least, you know, yeah. Yeah. That's my point. The cats are still doing weird things. They've been kind of freaking out a little bit tonight, which is ironic because when we first, or not ironic, but funny, because when we first came home after going to the store, oh yeah, did I mention we went to the store? I may have and totally forgot. But we came back from the store, and they were both just hanging out, like, right here. Like, right on the couch and the pillow. And they were so cute. They were all, like, sleeping. They were all peaceful. And they're like, oh, we're nice and cuddly. And then all of a sudden, while we were working on dinner, they're just freaking out and darting all over the place. Just out of nowhere. So, that's fun. Hopefully they're doing alright, though. We made burgers for dinner tonight. Those were good. I thought I could eat 4, but my stomach betrayed me, and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to stop after 3, so I do not feel sick in the morning, and I'm just going to save the last one for, like, breakfast tomorrow. Well, hopefully tomorrow's a nice, easy day, so I have Thursday off, which is really nice, so I'll actually have a day off of which I can do whatever. And I'm not working 6 days in a row this week like I did last week, so that's very good to know. But yeah, life is life, and I don't really mind. It can be really stressful, but, you know, we're hanging in there. And I am ready to sleep, but I want to work on the vlogs, so because I get the feeling that if I wait until tomorrow, I'm not going to want to do it since I'll feel like I don't have enough time. So yeah, there's that. But regardless, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next one.